Hello once again, Aquarius. It's November 2012. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. Here's your horoscope for the coming month. Notably, I like the position of one of your ruling planets, Saturn, in the upper part of the horoscope. We talked about that. It's just 3 degrees, so it's early days now. It's a 2.5 year cycle there, indicating for many Aquarians the start of a very, very illustrious period. Having Sun in the last 9 or 10 days moving in this same position has probably put a damper on your spirits. You may recall me mentioning the intensification of your sense of responsibility, maybe too much work on your plate. Nevertheless, this is the start of some good things. If you're able to approach the workload with a sense of can-do approach, open-heartedness, and a focus on your duties, then this is going to be a real opening out for you and a chance for you to ascend the throne, as I call it. So this is an important transit, a successful period. It only happens once every 29, 30 years. It's a slow transit. Your other ruling planet, which we see here, Uranus, is there in the 3rd sector of your horoscope in a pretty big challenge now from the transformative Pluto. So what that's telling me is that any way you look at it, you're going through some very, very big changes. The Western astrologers like the placement of Jupiter here with the moon at the commencement of the month in the 5th house of productivity, creativity, love affairs. And there you also have opposite Mars, which indicates an intensification of the processes of love and maybe a little too hard partying. So that's going to need to be balanced if you're going to make use of the Sun-Saturn combination in the upper part of your horoscope. What is your pleasure this month? Do you want to be a responsible person, or do you just simply want to go out and have a lot of fun? Well, I don't think it need be a black and white choice for you, Aquarius. I think if you balance that, you can have the best of both worlds. And in fact, I think that's essential just now. Because what can happen there is if you have all of one, none of the other, either way, if you take too much of the work, you're going to be exhausted, you're going to feel a little bit dark, a little bit spent. If you go the other way and you go and party hard, then you're going to feel guilty that you haven't done the work that you should have done. So we need to see that you are balancing these 2 components of your personality in your life just now. The other significant transits that I see, the entry just now of Mercury into your 11th house of profits. That's also an extension of what I've said with your work, but it has to do with friendships and relationships. And what I see here is a very nice interaction between Mercury here and Venus here. So these 2 planets operating in the house of gains and luck. And a lot of these planets in the upper part of your horoscope. The upper part of the horoscope is very public. It's a very public part, a very open part of the life of the person. So there's a lot of activities going on. A lot of group activities. There may be some social activities connected with your work that I see there. Let me just get a fix on the placement of Venus here. Moving into Scorpio. Scorpio is your career sector on the 22nd of November. Then we see on the same date the really nice triangular aspect to Venus. And what this means is that very strong social component to your activities in work, and some ideal, some dreams that you've had which have to do with your work can come to fruition just now. So you mustn't stop dreaming. And although with that Sun and Saturn you might feel as though it's been hard yak, you've been treading water and not exactly achieving the results that you've wanted as quickly as you want, then I think now with what we call the separating aspect from the Sun to Saturn, what that means is that the Sun has now passed over because it's a faster moving planet. So that's taking away a lot of that heaviness that you've been feeling. And now you've got that Venus in a lovely aspect. That's also passing, but I think that's going to bring with it some lovely visualizations. You've been planning, dreaming, thinking about what it is you can do. This is also an opportunity for many Aquarians to re-educate themselves. And this could be a hobby that you've wanted to do. You can maybe do some night courses or extend your knowledge base, your skill sets, to bring that into your work, to move outside the strict category of working to earn money. This can be working to really have a great time, loving what you do, and that's shown by the Venus. So please do what you love. That's going to be wonderful. The position of the Sun now also could show that your partner, if you're married or in a long-term relationship, the Sun is ruling your most significant other, moving up into the upper part of the horoscope. Very, very good luck for those people in your lives. And so this is actually meaning the two of you could be having some forward movement in your careers. Just make sure that that friendly competitiveness doesn't get too serious, because that's when egos start to clash. I look forward to seeing you here next month. In the meantime, please join me at my website, astrology.com.au. Daily, monthly, yearly horoscopes, the Orionum Psychics there that we've now brought on board, lots of different people to answer your questions. You can even have a little bit of a prelude, talk to them, find out what they're like, just as you're getting a feel for me. I mean, one man's meat is another man's poison. I'm not saying that all of you there might want me to do a reading for you, but we do have a really great smorgasbord of different practitioners, along with a lot of free oracle stuff too in our free psychic readings. Our blogs, where I'm writing about all sorts of different things, technical stuff, psychic stuff, political stuff. You can't miss out on this. Look forward to seeing you there. Until next month, bye-bye.